And this is like the definitive end.
I love that. That's very cool. And the way it's called Ronin and everything, it's awesome.
And you've not read this?
No.
Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, I know about it.
Because it's
not the story
very
I was going to write. I told Mikey this, too, because he was into that.
Welcome back to the Grindhouse Podcast. I'm your host, Cheese Film, and today joined with me is, of course, the tubular Hecubus.
Radical!
And over there to the left, or the right, is the far out hombre, Mr. Randy Official.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Now, you're probably wondering why we're talking like that. Well, why don't you sit down and let me take you back
Pop a squat, man.
Pop a squat.
Dude.
I'll take you back in time to the land of 2003, where a young cheese film goes through these movies.
What's going on?
And he sees one. And he pops it in. And it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. And he's like, this is pretty good. I should watch the first one. And 30 years later, he pops in the first one for the first time.
Get out of here, really?
No, not at all. I've seen this movie many times. We're, of course, talking about the classic 1990s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And by 90s, you mean 90.
Did I not say 1990?
You said 1990s.
Oh.
But it sounds like the 90s.
No, yeah, this came out the
1990.
First year of the 90s, 1990. What a movie this is of the 90s.
Yeah, I was in college, and a friend of mine had a Ninja Turtle. It was the only poster he could find, and it's where they're on the farm.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, why do you have that, man? He's like, that movie was great. I was like, really? So on a break, I think it was that one. I watched it, and I was like, this movie's great.
This movie is amazing.
It is damn good.
This movie holds up. There's some things I don't think they do anymore, but I do think that the stereotypes that are in this weren't malice stereotypes.
No, it usually isn't malice.
Well, I mean, in the 90s, a lot like they could have gone pretty far into like broken English talk or stuff like that, and they didn't really do any of that. And the person who, or the people who talk with the thicker Asian accents in this are the Asian characters in this. Yeah. Like the Foot Clan aren't walking around, except for that one guy, like talking in any kind of racial way. Like they are kids from the streets of New York, and they either don't talk or they talk like that.
Yeah.
And I was very...
A lot of them are the stuntmen, too, of the Foot Clan. And one of them is, I forget which turtle, one of the turtles. Mm-hmm. Some of the turtles have dual roles throughout this movie.
Yes. And you see... I know of three of them that happen right off in the beginning-ish of the movie, and I couldn't find the fourth one. But the pizza guy, the Domino's guys, I think Michelangelo, the Miss O'Neill, I've got a message.
I might have who they are, I just didn't care. Okay, Josh Pais is the guy in the suit. Okay. He might be the voice, too.
Yeah, they all do the voice, too.
He's the taxi cab passenger bound for LaGuardia. Micheline Sisti plays Michelangelo and Tony, the Domino's pizza guy. Leif Tilden plays Donatello and the foot messenger
who slaps April.
Encounters. Yep. David Foreman plays Leonardo, and I don't know who else he did. I didn't get it. Yeah. But yeah, they
do have dual roles.
You get to see their faces too and stuff.
Well, maybe not Donatello because he's wearing a mask as a foot.
Yeah, I don't remember. Anyway, but the actors had dual stuff going on.
I think that a lot of them did their own stunts.
They're stuntmen. One of them, they did do their own stuff.
But like
Deadpool is three people. It's Ryan Reynolds, a parkour guy, and a karate guy, or martial artist guy. Mm-hmm. And these guys, they were in the suits doing that stuff.
Yeah. And it looks really good.
Yeah.
Especially when you learn that like all that's foam and rubber and
weighs
heavy.
70 pounds.
And particularly when Michelangelo's doing the nunchuck off. Like even when he's spinning it on his finger, like you know that it's like a motor or something. Yeah. But like it looks really good.
Yeah, it looks really good. All of this stuff. Jim Henson's Creature Shop made these things.
There you go.
And,
that's why.
They're perfect. And like Planet of the Apes, the first ones were amazing. And they go down. Because I think there's a one after number 3.
It's animated.
Okay. Well, I don't mean TMNT. I mean before that one. Anyway, the ones in 3, I couldn't watch it anymore, and they go back in time and stuff. And I'm like, that sounds really cool, but they were so stupid looking, I couldn't handle it, and I just like I can't watch this anymore.
Well,
and
there's
I don't like the CGI
an ice
ones.
Show,
huh?
There's an ice show too, or something.
Yeah, right.
Where they introduce a girl one and all that.
They have a girl one,
and that tanked. Real hard.
Yeah,
I think it kind of what put the nail in the coffin for this for a while, because it wasn't until 2002 or 2003 when the
Michael Bay one.
No, the cartoon came back.
Right.
And they went to the future in the spinoff of that one, and then the TMNT animated movie,
which is damn good.
And then I think the Michael Bay one.
Yeah,
because then there was another Nickelodeon.
Yeah, there was
and they've kind of popped in and out, but like since the '80s show, they've only been here and there.
They totally, like you said, come and go. They resurge in popularity and stuff.
Yeah,
but like those Michael Bay ones are okay. I like the way the turtles look in this way better.
I can't even watch I can't watch a Michael Bay movie. I don't.
Oh, I can.
I don't mess with him.
Yeah, I can. Well, yeah.
They are.
I like explosions.
They just never look good to
like
me.
The Rock. The Rock is a Michael Bay production.
I haven't seen The Rock.
The Rock is phenomenal.
Really?
Yeah.
It's in the Criterion.
Yeah, it's in the Criterion Collection. The Rock is great.
Okay, well maybe I'll check out The Rock. It's got Sean Connery in it.
Yeah.
So, it just got more. But like the
Nicolas
Transformers
Cage?
movie, I'm not a big Nicolas Cage.
I don't watch Transformers movies. But Armageddon I love Armageddon too.
Okay, that's
Bad Boys. I don't like Bad Boys movies, except for the new ones, but they're all Michael Bay too, and they're hugely popular.
Okay. I don't like the way his turtles look at all. I don't like the way his Shredder looks at all.
I don't like any of it. I don't really like any of the look of those ones.
These
are great.
I think is the
you're
pinnacle.
pointing at the cart.
This is the only Ninja Turtles thing I have. I own this movie digitally, and I'm waiting for the Arrow release because they're putting out the trilogy.
Are they?
They're excluding the animated one for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Probably a different production. This is New Line Cinema, and that probably isn't.
It might be why. Because it takes place in this universe too. It's the fourth one. It might not be canon or whatever, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. You talking about the animated one?
Yeah, with Patrick Stewart as the villain.
Yeah, that's great.
And the Stone guys.
Yeah, it was really cool. Really cool.
That's connected to these?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No.
They look just like this.
Yeah, they do.
All of the characters look just like this. And
No, they don't.
What do you mean?
I mean, they look like Ninja Turtle. I guess that's the design, but I would never associate that one with the one in the suit.
Like even Splinter, same color, same way the beard is.
They're characters.
Yeah, but like they're those characters. Like look at that.
Like the Michael Bay ones really.
No,
aren't
they're
these
like
guys.
they're the furthest one, but every other iteration is. Even the '90s show is almost. They just turned the '90s show into suits, and then they got
the '90s show.
You talking about the cartoon?
Yeah,
that was in the '80s.
Whatever.
Okay.
But they don't look like that.
They kind of look like that in real life. They took that, made it in real life, and then I guess it makes sense, but I didn't think that would even be tied in with that.
Yeah, it's the fourth one.
That's so weird. It just seems like it's its own thing.
And the thing that really gives it away for me, particularly, is when you look at all they put what is his name? Warden's helmet on the like trophy wall and the Shredder's helmet's up there. It's the same Shredder helmet from this too. I don't know, oh, he's just Shredder, but like it's a very specific Shredder.
I just that's confirmed. That's a real thing.
Like if you were to buy these movies, that one's it's the 4-movie pack. Like it's
maybe that's what I was thinking of.
That's crazy. Yeah, that blows my mind. Because I would never, but I'd put that show that you guys were talking about that I've never seen either. That would be like the spin-off.
What show?
Which show?
With the lady turtle.
Oh, that's nice.
But yeah, I'm just...
And that is part of it.
I would think that is like the next continuity, but that movie feels like it stands on its own. I never ever...
It does totally stand on its own, too.
I like that movie.
Yeah, it's damn good. But this one is, too. This one is really good. Do you like this one?
Oh, yeah. This is a childhood class. I went to bed to this movie and then listened to back to main menus. That main menu is in my head. And waking up halfway and you're like, please stop. And then you press play on the movie because you're like, I'll sleep through this.
You could have just as easily pressed.
No, you could have turned it, but you never did. As a kid, I never did.
I love the music in this.
Yeah,
I think it's part of the thing that sells it hard.
I would put this as this is going to sound corny, but like all those ones you see in people's apartments in college of like, oh, you pick one. I'd put this up there with like, that's a Warriors type of movie. It is kind of like, it's not as serious. It's not a real movie, but I think it is.
I think it is
monumental and it's like iconic.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You don't have to. It is a kiddie movie, but
kind of.
It's a good. Yeah, it's a cool movie.
Yeah, I would say kind of because there's a lot of adult themes in this.
There is, and violence, and Shredder dies at the end.
Yeah, but I don't think that necessarily takes away from being a quote unquote targeted for kids.
Well,
that's where
it's for like 13-year-olds though.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, like
older kids.
Yeah, preteen.
Yeah. Right. Go ahead. I was going to start talking about the people in it.
Oh well, yeah. Go ahead. Talk about the people.
All right. It was directed by Steve Barron, who I had never heard that name before, but you guys have probably seen some of this too.
I've heard of his name.
Have you? He directed Coneheads.
Well, there you go.
Coneheads is great too, but he also was a music video director. Here's some stuff he directed, music video wise: Billie Jean by Michael Jackson.
Wow.
Yeah. Summer '69 and Run to You by Bryan Adams. Huh. Money for Nothing by Dire Straits, which is all computer animated and stuff. Electric Avenue. Oh, wow. You guys used to sing that all. I hate that song. Don't You Want Me by the Human League. Africa by Toto. That video. And Take On Me by Aha.
Wow, that's one of the greatest music videos ever created.
Yeah, with the animation and stuff. And it was written by Todd Langen and Bobby Herbeck. Story by Bobby Herbeck. Based on Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles stuff, obviously. Huh. And when I looked up, I had to find who played the people, the Turtles. Because in this, it's just Judith Hoag and Elias Koteas. That's who it's starring. Because Corey Feldman does the voice of one of the guys, but his name's not even listed in there. Wow. And I think it's on purpose to keep the mystery. Like, at the beginning, or during any Disney one, you don't know who the voices are. They don't tell you specifically. You know what I mean? It's not like if you're watching the beginning of Toy Story, it doesn't. I don't even think it says Tom Hanks or anybody else.
I don't think they have any real credits.
And they do that on purpose.
Pixar thing.
You know what I mean? So the character is the character. It's not Tom Hanks
as a character.
Whereas like DreamWorks does do that. But I think that's why it's like that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, this movie made $202 million on its initial run off a $13 million budget.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a huge hit.
That is a home run.
It is. And it's that good.
If it did that good, Secret of the Ooze must have really tanked for the third one to get nothing.
Right, but I think having Vanilla Ice in it, because he had waned by the time the movie came out. And it's stupid.
It's a bad song in that, too. Well, like, they introduced like Bebop and Rocksteady in that too.
And they look pretty good.
Yeah. But it also isn't this. Like, there's something about this that it's even more than just a Ninja Turtle movie.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Like, it's almost... It's a Star Wars
movie
for 90s kids.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It really is.
All the characters are fleshed out.
Yes,
as
they are.
Weird as that seems,
but
like you
they're
get
not,
all of what they are without having this huge backstory of yada yada. No, you see, and it kind of goes into the trope of, that's why I say kid. You as a kid get to pick, oh, I'm like this one. Oh, I'm like this one. I'm like blah, blah, blah. And even adding Casey Jones adds that other character. Mm-hmm. All these people
and April
are there. Yeah, April, Splinter, Shredder, iconic in their own right. No one needs the other one to stand. Like, they all kind of all stand on their own without the need of each other. But also when they interact with each other, it's the best of the movie. Like, when Raph's by himself getting beat up,
right?
That's good. You see Raph is that person,
right? But when they drag him back in, you get the relationship,
and then they're all the brothers are like, yeah, he just does that. He's out there. Like, they don't know, but it's a really good movie.
It is. And you know what I love about that too? Hang on, real quick. He reminds me of The Thing when he's outside with the hat and the coat. I just love that.
That's my favorite. That works.
Yeah,
that's just
the guy in the cat. Well, it looks like some sort of giant turtle in a trench coat and a fedora. I love that because he wears a backpack too to like hide the fact that he's got a shell, but there's nothing in the backpack. But this movie is the origins of the Turtles, right?
Yeah, it is.
But we only hear about how they've all of their backstory 35, almost 40 minutes in when Splinter tells April.
Right.
After we've already been introduced to them on their own, which is not, you would never do that now.
No, but they should.
And they definitely should, because you get to feel like the character.
They do that with Spider-Man.
Well, they've done that with Spider-Man now because
that's what I mean.
Come on,
that's what I say.
You know, like the whole new Batman movie does that too, where it's like
Fantastic Four does it too.
Yeah, the new Superman movie. Thank God they're doing this, because
I don't need to see that again.
You really don't.
I don't care who's doing it.
These are staple characters.
Yeah.
Like every single person knows with great power comes great responsibility.
And if you haven't. Let me catch you up real quick. It take me 5 seconds to tell you what actually happened. You don't need a whole movie to figure out. No, Superman came down here and was raised in Ohio. That's it. Like, you don't need all of that or whatever.
Yeah.
He's raised in Ohio. 6, 7.
But
here's something else, though. Who cares? You don't need it either.
No, yeah.
That's what I said.
The character stands on their own.
When you said they explain it later, it makes sense because, one, you as the audience, it's nice to know that, but you're already suspending disbelief. It's giant turtles and a rat.
I think that's why you
don't need realism there.
Yeah,
I think that's why
it's
the genius to put it in April's shoes first.
Yeah,
like we're going through everything through April first,
right?
Because we know as much as she does. At this point.
And
they do a good job.
They don't hide anything when they're hiding, like in the shadows and stuff like that. At the very, very beginning, when he's peering under the thing to try to get his Saya back.
Yeah,
and you don't really see it. And then they're in the sewer, and it's just the shadows on the wall. You would think, just kind of how they do this stuff, is that's how you're going to see the turtles. You're never really going to see them.
Yeah.
But then they just jump right out at you.
Yeah.
Like the title does. And
this is the one where they do jump past the camera, right? At the intro?
What do you mean jump past? Well, they jump into it as they're talking.
And each one by one goes?
No.
Okay, that's a different one.
I
like the intros of these movies a lot. Like, it's just atmospheric.
They're in the middle of talking about how cool it is that they just got to beat up everybody.
Yeah.
And then boom, here they are. It's not like a Donatello.
Right.
And then Raph trails behind them. Love Raphael in this.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Great character. I think he gets a lot of the development, and a lot of the other three are just kind of background characters.
Yeah, because like Mikey doesn't get any.
I think Leonardo and Raph are the only like actual.
When they start bonding really good.
Right. Yeah, it's like their arc.
Yeah.
But also, like, being in the shadows and stuff like that, They're not doing that because they're turtles. They're doing that because they're ninjas, and that's how ninjas operate in the shadows and stuff.
Grotesque mutants, and the world would definitely panic and freak out if they ever saw that.
Yeah, but also, if there's a crime going on and a giant turtle comes out, guess what? I'm not committing a crime anymore. I'm going to run away. They don't even have to do any ninja stuff. They just have to be like, hey,
no,
run away.
I'm okay.
Also, going back to this kid concept, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
They're kids.
Yeah. Those are all,
and they feel like kids.
Keywords of
like teenagers.
No, this is all what every kid likes: reptiles, ninjas,
pizza,
monsters,
the sewer,
the sewer, skateboarding.
So
very cool.
Yeah, it was the cliche is all get out, but like it doesn't feel cliche.
The irony is they're punk-esque.
Yeah.
But not, they're also golden child. Like, they don't really do anything wrong.
No, they're good kids.
Because jumping when you go to the Foot Clan, they're not doing much except for beating up old people.
I'm really bad at starting this timer.
Listen, you said punk, and that's funny that you said that because Steve Barron, the guy who directed it, wanted it to be way more punk rock, and Malcolm McLaren was going to do the music for it. He's the guy that, like, the Sex Pistols are basically punk rock monkeys. They only put out one phenomenal album, but it was Malcolm McLaren trying to make money, basically.
It's like a studio band.
Yeah.
Kind of.
They're not real good musicians. The guy, Sid Vicious, who he's done a T-shirt in this, was not a musician whatsoever. And like sometimes his amp, he wasn't even plugged in when they were playing live. He was just a punk kid that was going to cause problems, that was going to cause controversy, therefore making Malcolm money. And that was the whole shtick of it. Gotcha. Those guys were walking the walk and talking the talk, the Sex Pistols, but they were being exploited by Malcolm McLaren, basically is what I'm saying. And he was supposed to be the musical guy, but they went with the other way because it's more commercially viable, obviously. It's funny you said that, Tom.
I also like
Randy Official.
I wouldn't like it if it was punk rock music. I like that it's more of an R&B, more of a groovy, that 90s skater feel.
What are those? What is that instrument? The when they're doing the part of the stuff. I think that's what really puts the music over. Is that whatever instrument that it's not a synthesizer, but it's like a metal drum.
Oh, a steel drum.
But it's not that steel drum. It's something like that gives it that tubular kind of feel to it that I honestly think
it's fun. The music is fun for it.
Well, it puts it over. I love the 80s cartoon theme show. I think it's one of the best cartoon like DuckTales.
It's what's that called? A brainworm.
Yes.
It's in my head right now. And it was upstairs just a minute ago too.
But this stuff, I think, is the Ninja Turtle music.
Yeah, it's good.
And I know I keep talking about it, but man, does it stick with you? The whole when they're stealing everything, the rhythmy, bassy kind of stuff, kind of adding on to what Randy's talking about, where it's very R&B, or what did you say? Groovy.
Yeah, that's R&B. There's R&B aspects. There is like a groove, a jazz level. Also, it is synthesizers. It says
it is.
It makes sense because Steve Barron. I want to say Bannon all the time. Steve Barron. I
kind of want to
do all these music videos. So that kind of sensibility is baked into the production.
Something I was thinking about, and I kind of want to point out. You probably know this, but you know that the weapon each one use is the inverse of each one's personality?
No.
You didn't realize that? Somebody pointed this out to me. I don't know if it was intentional or not.
I think it is in the lore. Or so. At one point, they actually make it a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because like Leonardo is the leader. Is the he's kind of the guy who's got to keep everything cool and calm and collected. He's very reserved. He has the most deadly weapon of the group. Those katanas are
two swords.
Deadly.
He's got two swords.
And he's a master swords fighter.
Yeah.
Which is a very offensive thing, and he's a very defensive person. Donatello is this wizard with technology and brain smarts.
Right.
He's got a stick, He's got a very defensive stick. It has no...
it's not fancy. There's nothing fancy about it.
It's just a bow staff. Michelangelo, he's reckless and he doesn't pay attention to anything. He has the most have to pay attention to finesse weapon you can have. Those nunchucks are... Yeah. And Raph, who's aggressive and in your face, has the size are defense weapons. They're not meant to stab or punch. They're meant to disarm and hold. It's a very withdrawn weapon.
Stuff. Wow. Because I was just thinking when you said that, if I get stabbed in the chest by a katana or I get stabbed in the chest by a sai, guess what? I don't care.
Well, that's how that's.
I wonder if they did that on purpose.
Because he just said it's been brought up to the lore.
I think it is.
But did these people? Because this book.
Well, you know what? I don't know if in the original Eastman and Laird ones that they wrote and drew.
Who wrote this?
That they were one guy was the technology guy and one guy was the leader guy. You know what I mean? I think that originally was just a team of.
Yeah, when they all were the black and white.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
yeah,
and they're all mean.
Yeah, right. The good one.
You know they wrote this.
Yeah.
And this is like the definitive end.
I love that. That's very cool. And the way it's called Ronin and everything, it's awesome.
And you've not read this?
No.
Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, I know about it.
Because it's
not the story I was going to write. I told Mikey this too because he was into that. Mine was more Watchmen style of the end. Because there's this book called A Slight Trick of the Mind, and it's basically the end of Sherlock Holmes's life kind of thing. It's amazing. Ian McKellen, Magneto guy. That's his name.
Ian McKellen. Sir Ian McKellen?
Yeah, he plays, he's in the movie. I didn't even bother watching the movie because the book is so good. And then there's another one. Oh, The Dark Knight Returns is like the end of the Batman era. It's really the end of Batman because he dies at the end of it, you know what I mean, to the world. And that's kind of what this is. And I thought of a Ninja Turtle one, I thought, but it's too late now. They already got this, and that's good.
It's very good. I
was going to have a watch. One of them was going to be, one of them's dead. The guy...
in this?
No, in mine.
Oh.
And one of them... it's too long and complicated. That'll be for the Patreon. I'll tell you my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, blah, blah, blah.
Have you heard about The Last Ronin, Randy?
Yeah. I don't want to say anything without spoiling it, but I think I know who the last one is.
Well, because they built it all up on the mystery of who is the last Ronin.
And it's...
that is part of the book.
Boy,
which
cool.
one of it is.
Awesome.
I mean, they tell you in the end of the first part of who it is. And... then they flash back to each one of them and how each one of them dies.
Neat.
The other three and Splinter all die. And if you grew up watching this stuff, you grew up loving the Ninja Turtles, you read this, it is a good conclusion to
awesome. I gotta check it out. I'm gonna read it. April
has a kid or something, and they do pass the torch for the future of the stuff.
She has a turtle kid?
It's a mutant.
Really?
She's been around the ooze and stuff.
Oh.
I think it's post-apocalyptic-y in that.
Well, Shredder's kid is the villain in this, who was hell-bent on finishing his father's work. Couldn't find him, comes back out, and he just gets obsessed with it. It's like, I gotta kill this guy.
Wow, that's a cool story, man.
It's a really good book, and I really suggest it, especially if you like this stuff, because, I mean, it gets really upsetting because your favorite characters are dying, but to be the last book, it's very satisfying.
Nice.
It's a good read.
Nice. Because I really love The Dark Knight Rises is one of my favorite books of all time.
It's good.
Returns. The Dark Knight Returns. Yeah.
I know what you meant. Peter Weller Batman.
Yeah.
This is an operating
Yeah, the
table.
movie's damn good, too. And they put it into 2 parts so they could just do the whole thing and not have to compromise.
And it's the whole thing.
It is.
It's not. I read it or watch that movie.
That might be the definitive Batman cartoon, man. I swear to God, because the Mask of the Phantasm is really good too.
That's the one with Mark Hamill and the other guy who just died recently.
Yeah,
Kevin
Conroy.
That one with that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mask of the Phantasm, or The Dark Knight Returns.
I just didn't know which one.
Dark Knight Returns is not with either one of them.
No.
Oh.
No, they should have got a different guy to play the voice for the Joker in that one.
Yes, they really should have. I hate that Joker voice.
So do I.
Oh my God,
doesn't work.
Kills me. But Mask of the Phantasm is a Batman animated series movie.
Yeah.
It's basically the prequel to it all. It shows how Batman, Bruce Wayne's life was, him donning the mask for the first time, and then introduces this other character known as a Phantasm who's doing everything it can to kill the Joker. And maybe it works, maybe it doesn't work. But he's in the show.
It's good.
It's also supposed to, bookend the show too. Like it's supposed to be the end of it.
Well, it came out at the beginning of it, like after the first or couple of seasons, maybe even the first season. It came out. I went to the theater to watch it because, as I said on a different episode, I didn't get Fox at my house, so I couldn't watch that. And people are talking about how great the animated series is, and I'm like, I can't watch it. And it wasn't coming out on video or anything. Then that movie comes out, and I'm like, well, this is damn good.
It's so good. The animated show is so good.
It is.
And it's technically awesome, too. Like, how they animate it and everything.
It is. And this is technically awesome, too, this movie. Those turtles are great. And they're puppets, obviously, when they're talking and stuff like that. But
sometimes the mouth doesn't add up.
Sometimes. And that's what I was going to talk about was the mouth. But you can forgive it real easy.
Yep.
And they don't pantomime too much, but where it looks unnatural. But they do talk like with their hands because they're from New York. So, we get all that kind of stuff.
The eyes are the part that I think sells the mask.
Yeah, totally.
They're very expressive.
They are.
They look like real eyes. But there are a couple hiccups here and there that I think about every time I watch this stuff.
But like that, Tom, real quick, he's being tortured. That's not for kids. Go ahead.
He's bloody and beaten and stuff.
Yes, he is.
I don't think just because there is violence in something doesn't mean it's necessarily not for kids. Because they don't show him doing it. It's you as an adult know. Oh, you could assume that happened, but
that's why this works. It's because the adult knows that Splinter's being beaten and tortured.
It has real serious tones.
The kid is just like, oh no, they got Splinter.
Yeah, then it gets. It has that underlining of like, well, we're gonna have joke. I think this has a funny but also dramatic movie with all the pizza delivery. The line when he's like, "You could have anything." When the kid joins the Foot Clan, he's like,
"Right,
you got cigarettes?"
Yeah,
regular or menthol.
Yeah, they're playing games, smoke. Like they're not doing anything that's bad. They're being degenerates.
Doing a lot of things that are bad.
They're stealing in the crime, but when they're just hanging out in what's supposed to be the scary place. Any kid would be like, no, this is the best. This is the awesome.
It's the island that Pinocchio
I was
goes
just about to say that. It's supposed to be that. It's an initiation to a cult.
Oh, yeah.
A death cult.
Yeah.
It's also very funny because that just means like 15-year-olds are doing ninja stuff.
They're like getting taught it,
Yeah. Which...
Like
really
I thought
funny.
that it was just, and Joey pointed this out to me. He's like, "No, they teach them how to be ninjas." I was like, "No, they don't. What are you talking about? They just put a mask on them." But no, you see that I don't know his name,
the main guy we follow,
the bald one.
Yeah, right.
He's like he fights with them. They just show the sparring, and each one gets better or worse and gets eliminated and whatnot. And then the best of the best get inducted into the Foot Clan.
Yeah.
Which is a parody of the Hand from Daredevil. This whole thing exists because they like Daredevil.
Yeah, that's
which is kind of cool.
Hand and foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, like it's to entice you to be here, and then they have that's Shredder is not like, I'm your master, you will obey me.
No, he wants
like, we're
you
a family.
to want it. Yeah.
I am your father.
He's a good villain.
He is.
Good villain.
He is.
And he's very Darth Vader coded.
Oh yeah.
The rat.
I think this is pinnacle how Shredder should look. This and that early 2000s look for him, I think, were the best way to show the Shredder.
Mm-hmm.
I think he looks the coolest here. It's very...
I think he's supposed to be the samurai.
He's supposed to be
no,
samurai.
I mean like when you break from that mold, you lose it.
What is the samurai who goes bad. Isn't there a word for that? Because a samurai without a master is a ronin.
Right.
But it's,
I don't remember, but yeah.
Yeah, there is. And I can't remember it either.
And that's what he's supposed to kind of be. And he, I think, plays it really well. The character is very well acted. The character is very well created, and then it's very well acted, too. And again, show don't tell, he's intimidating as get out.
He is.
Because the guy we just saw beat up the kids, then moves the cape around for him.
Yeah.
Bows his head when Shredder's angry at him, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
It really, really, really does feel exactly
menacing.
Perfect.
Yeah.
He's also menacing as all get out, and because he's so brightly shiny and stuff like that, it almost is like a giant juxtaposition.
Yeah, it is.
Because like we expect
he's a
him,
ninja, or it's supposed to be in the shadows, but he's all glowing.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah,
and has the first entrance when the doors open and he walks through the shadow, and it's just so well done.
It is well done.
I couldn't help to think though about the Mortal Kombat movie that came out in the 90s too.
Mm-hmm.
And how kind of similar they were kind of doing stuff like this, but why this one worked and that one became a cult movie. And,
right. One thing, though, is this is practical effects, and that used early digital effects for a lot of stuff.
Which sucks. I have met and I hung out with Chris Casamassa, who is Scorpion. The first convention I worked, I was paired with him. And he and the guy who did Sub-Zero were table to table. And his name is Francois. He's a French man. And they are, by the way, some of the best martial artists in the world, for real.
And that's where parkour comes from. Parkour is a French word.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But so Chris invented a new style of karate and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
If you talk to him on any kind of social media, that's really him talking back to you, and all this kind of cool stuff. Same with Francois. And at the time, Francois was the best martial artist in the world.
Nice.
And the guy who directed the Mortal Kombat movie got him specifically.
Right.
I was like, you're gonna pick out the ninjas because it's all gonna be practical. They're all going to do all their own stuff. It's all going to be real. All the fights, it's going to be an actual martial art kind of movie.
Right.
And so he got to pick him out, and he picked Chris before Chris knew he was in the movie. And so everything you've seen and all that kind of stuff that they're doing, it's all real stuff they're doing.
Yeah.
They just have to act around
the
effect.
Yeah.
But yeah, when we ever get to that movie, we'll talk more about that stuff because I've got a lot of cool stories that he told me.
That first one is not too bad. I watched it. I'm like, this is gonna be stupid. I don't mind watching a stupid movie today, but it was pretty decent. And that newer one is good. I liked it.
I enjoyed it a lot. I don't like the main character at all. The Cal guy or whatever his name is. Kyle.
I think I didn't think it was that main of a person. Like everybody else got to be just as cool as he is. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're right. But yeah, I thought the movie was pretty damn good.
And before we go back, that's because I thought this was cool. Somebody bought at auction the Scorpion outfit. And brought it to him to get signed. And he's like, "How much do you want for this? I want it back." And he gave it to him.
Wow.
So Chris has the suit again, which is really cool. And I follow him on Instagram and stuff. He'll post himself in the costume doing stuff.
That's cool.
And it's pretty interesting. It's pretty fun.
I would have got a chunk of change for that. I wouldn't have just given it to him.
Yeah, but like
I would have got my money back.
Yeah, at least. Yeah. I'm like,
well, he might have got his money back, but he was like, when Chris told me, he's like,
you don't buy something like that because you don't want it. You know what I mean?
Well, and the guy was like, it would be fitting for Scorpion to have a suit back.
Yeah,
like it wasn't like, well, don't take my thing. It was.
Oh yeah, I get that too. But yeah, he's not super rich. I'm sure. He might be. I don't know. I don't know the person that bought the suit, but yeah, I would have got my money back.
I saw one of the shields. Somebody had that signed. The giant razor. No, it was the hat. One of Hat Guy's hats. It's really cool.
Odd Jobs hats?
No, not that guy. From Mortal Kombat. Anyway, back to Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, Ninja Turtles. This is such a good movie, and you guys keep saying how well fleshed out the characters are, and the story is pretty decent too.
It is. It is really good,
and they really do go through an arc. They lose everything. Have to go out of the city to regroup and everything, and one of their guys almost dies.
Yeah,
it's a really adult movie. And I don't think I would not have a problem showing this to any kid.
Well, I mean, like we've seen it when we were children. Yeah.
It is like a Disney movie in that respect that it's on two levels. And like Toy Story, for example, is a great movie. It's just a great movie.
Yeah.
Everything is perfect in it. And so was this one.
I think, what was I about to say? I was adding on to what you're saying. About how it's the more you watch it, the more you get out of it. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, because every step. Because when you're a kid, you had Ninja Turtle toys. It's
right.
You know,
everybody does now.
So you get to watch your heroes on screen. Then as you grow up with them, you get more out of what's actually going on. And it's also kind of an oddly paced movie. Because like you would expect certain beats to be at certain points, but like it just kind of feels like everything happens and there's no real flow until a consequence happens.
Yeah, right.
And now it's time to get serious almost. Because the structure of the film also doesn't... It's not... what is the word?
I don't know. I think it's very 90s too. A lot of this, and if you watch a lot of 90s movies, you get kind of what I'm talking about. But did you get it?
No.
Did you get your word?
I can't think of the word. It's non-traditional. It's a non-traditional way to tell a story. Is basically what I'm going at.
You think so?
I do, especially because like in script writing, there's certain beats that happen at certain points, but like it just rushes through a lot of the stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then it stops and slows down here. We got a nice big action, and then we come back over here. Like it doesn't. There shouldn't be a reason why Splinter gets kidnapped so early on in the movie, and then they just kind of don't care for a good chunk of the time that Splinter's gone.
Do they not know he's gone?
No, they know he's gone almost immediately.
Well, I just meant like they didn't know yet.
So they go to they save April.
Yeah.
They bring her home. She wakes up, but a foot guy followed them.
Right.
And then they go back to April's place and party for a while. They go back home. Splinter's gone. They go back to April's house, and then just keep partying. That's where they're like pork rind. They're watching cartoons. Yeah. Well, they're kids
because they go back and they're like, Splinter's gone. Then they don't know what to do. They need an adult, basically. Yeah. And she helps them out. But yeah, while they're getting ready. I don't think they don't care. I just think I just disagree. That's all.
Oh yeah. But here and there, the movie is really well done. I don't know because I haven't seen the new animated one. If it's a thing that can still stick around, I don't know how well that one did.
I think it did pretty good. They got their own TV show.
Yeah, but everything's getting its own TV show.
Yeah, and it's Nickelodeon too, and that's way more kids oriented.
Yeah.
The new one, they are literal kids.
They're played by
voiced by kids. So I think that does add part of it. But I don't like the Splinter in that one as a character. I like the Turtles, but the Splinter sucks. Seems jam-packed with 50 characters. Feels too much.
Not good.
When you could have done Superfly is the villain.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my takeaway. Otherwise, it's not bad. I've watched it on a plane.
Oh, did you?
So it's one of the ones where you're like, no, this is good. But I haven't watched it not on a plane.
Right. If you had something else to watch, you'd watch that instead.
Why Superfly?
Why not?
Yeah, I think it's what
I don't know. The guy, he's like a scientist, and he turns into a fly.
Yeah.
And then
that's the main
Superfly
villain.
is a pop culture reference.
Yeah.
But like I don't.
And they had a song. And they had a song that already had the name Superfly in it that fit perfectly with the movie.
Okay.
Like,
but like, what about Baxter and his Mousers?
Oh, Baxter, that's his name.
I think they're going towards that. I feel like they're trying to set up where they can just keep making that the universe of that.
Right, because those are all toys.
True. Very true.
Yeah.
That's it.
Kind of like the real Ghostbusters, where like it's the toy of the week kind of ghost. Yep. I don't know. It's like Krang even gonna kind of be around? Because like that's a big step,
Yeah.
Because like in the '80s show, it was kind of teased and built up and brought to the forefront. In the Bay movie, it's the next villain they fight.
Right.
Because it's just, Shredder, we did Shredder, we'll do the other big one. And it just didn't, it felt kind of forced and out of left field.
Yeah.
Because it's a different dimensional brain guy who lives in the stomach of a weird-looking guy. A lot of oddities.
I feel like this universe, it has realism, but you live in the universe where weird stuff happens. Uh-huh. So like that's.
But if you're already crowded, breaking into another dimension just overcrowds it too.
I think as a whole, the TMNT villain scape gets kind of confusing, but like in the show, I think they do it pretty good. Like the old '80s one, they introduced it plot.
Well, that's because it was an episodic.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I think there's like 10 seasons.
You're getting. I feel like this movie, going back to how you said written, this movie is you're watching the day they meet April, the day they meet the coming of age. Mm-hmm. This is not necessarily a story. It's you're looking into the day they did this thing, and this is what happened at the end, and it also happens to be the day we beat Shredder. Like,
yeah.
It feels like that. It's an adventure that was in their quote unquote life. It's just a snapshot of that. But as its whole, like you can't. Yeah, you have to introduce other stuff. Once you beat this villain, well, what are they gonna do?
Right.
You can't just be police officers.
Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Michelangelo normally. But in that movie that we were talking about,
this one?
No, the quote unquote fourth one.
Okay.
I like Raph in that one more. It depends on which.
That was like Raph's movie.
Yeah, but Raph always feels like he's the second main character because he wants to be alone. He wants everyone else is fine being brothers. But Leo is alone. Leo goes by himself. He abandons everything. I think that's cool.
And that's how they feel about it, too.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
And it's in this movie, too.
Yeah.
And that's cool. They did a good job. They
also,
really did.
So the Turtles have thick New York accents.
Which is awesome.
It is. But they were raised by a guy who
has
does
an Asian
Right.
accent.
So, like, you pick up phonetically from other people. And, like, they say, like, okay, they heard people talking and whatever.
Yeah.
Right. But then why doesn't Splinter, who learned to speak in New York, have that accent either?
Did he learn to speak in New York?
I think
That's when he's my intelligence. Sorry, my intelligence started growing down. He was
when after he gets
splashed on the ooze.
Thing, but he was with the guy that owned him,
the master in learning. Yeah,
Amato Yoshi.
Yeah, and he learned kung fu as a rat.
Yeah,
not as a mutant rat. As a normal
as a regular old rat.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And then that kind of looks silly.
He was just, I guess, smart. But
then he gets oozed.
And then he is the Einstein of rats, I guess.
Well, they do say his intelligence grew. He was already smart.
Well,
rats are already smart.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So, now he's a super rat.
Oopsies.
What is Shredder's real name?
I forgot.
Amato Yoshi. Something like... Is that...
I thought that was Splinter's master.
Maybe.
While he's looking that up.
So he was the old man.
Jim Henson was very proud of the work that got done on this. But Jim Henson is a hippie. So the violence, he had a real problem with the violence in it. And I guess that's why the second one doesn't have as much violence in it.
Huh.
To make Jim Henson happy. Like
Jim Henson's a hippie?
Yeah, can you believe it?
Jim Henson, who wanted to create a show called The Muppets Sex, Murder, and Drugs.
Well, yeah, he is a hippie.
Who wanted, like, who left Sesame Street because he kept trying to make an adult program for adults.
Well, the Saturday Night Live stuff, he did that. That was more adult stuff.
Like the Happy Time Murders might be the closest thing Henson wanted to make.
Right, and that was his son doing that too.
Yeah,
Happy Time. I like that movie. That was pretty cool.
I have not seen. I can't find it now.
Yeah, it's hard to find, and it did not do good.
No, it didn't, and I think that's why. Is because it's Muppets being.
It's
gross.
Not for kids at all.
Shredder's name is
Oroku Saki.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Saki
and Yoshi. God, I love the Shredder. He's so cool.
He is cool.
Those look like
they age. They start all that stuff. It starts disintegrating. Essentially.
Yeah.
Well, if it's foam, you lose air.
Right.
Inherently, foam will lose the air that's in it.
Which is funny because it's just full of holes anyway.
Yeah, true. I don't know.
But well, no, the stuff itself just doesn't have a long life. Like the original Kermit doesn't look good either. And the one they have, I think in the Smithsonian, I don't think it's the first one. They might say it's the first one,
right.
Or it might be one of the first ones that look like that, or one of the last ones Henson himself created. But that stuff doesn't hold up over time. It just doesn't, and especially
it's not
when
really meant to either. That's a fan kind of thing. That this is sacred.
I love that the Henson. I love the Muppets. I've been watching that ABC Muppet show, which is kind of like The Office. Criminally underrated.
Really?
Oh my God, it's hilarious. It's not kiddie Muppets.
Right.
Like it's kind of for, I guess, my age.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I love it. I love those characters. I think it's hilarious.
I'll have to check that out. Did you see the video I sent you on Facebook?
Probably.
Maybe. It was this morning.
Then no, I haven't been on Facebook yet.
It's Alien, Muppet Alien. It's the chest burster scene. It's pretty good. It's done. I think it was AI. It's not puppets. Looks great, but you get a kick out of it.
I'm gonna get a kick out of that.
Did you see the Smiling Friends puppet episodes?
Not yet.
No.
They released them on YouTube. It's the whole episode, but they're puppets instead.
Huh.
I
cool.
like puppet animation.
I have only seen a couple.
Puppetmation.
I watched it already. I'm not gonna rewatch it. I've watched it like 3 times. I'm stuck in a loop of having to watch episodes of Smiley Friends literally 3 times. I'll sometimes watch it myself. Sarah will want to watch it, and then I work with somebody and we watch it on like our lunch. And I'm like, I've seen all the episodes like 3 times now.
Have you seen Has Been Hotel?
Yeah.
Do you know about the newest episode?
Zach is in it.
Zach's in it.
Yeah.
I gave with all my hell bucks into my hell house. It's all gone. That show.
No idea what you're talking about.
Is
you wouldn't like
a little disappointing to me right now. But
that's wrong. You're at an hour.
Huh?
That's way wrong. You're at an hour.
That?
Yeah.
I know.
I'm just
I looked over. I said, "Oh, that's not going." And then I saw yours, and for a second there, I didn't see your recording. I was like, "Oh, is he not going?" So I started it, and then I moved my head a little bit, and I saw what time. I was like, "Oh man, we're like 30 minutes in already."
Yeah, this is a good movie.
It's a fantastic movie.
Superhero movie.
I wanted to talk about the Henson Company. And how I cannot believe they're still relevant and still doing stuff.
Yeah.
Not that they, suck or whatever, but like that it's
CGI
still
and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they're still doing all the Star Wars stuff. Mm-hmm. They did all the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. They're doing a whole bunch of things for everything.
That's
and like
great.
they're still around. It's kind of like ILM where it's just like you don't even think about it.
Right.
Like it's just who's doing it.
Yeah.
And like the fact that things are not because they are a very practical company, and like in this world of AI and CGI, like Five Nights at Freddy's on paper should not get the Henson treatment.
Right, it shouldn't.
But Jason Blum at Blumhouse knocked it out of the park, man. He said, no, we're going to make these animatronics. We're going to make them real. And
that's the way to go.
He doesn't lose money.
No, they don't.
Blumhouse, call it what it will, like quality of movie and all that stuff, but like he keeps the budget low, so that even if the movie's bad, it still made its money back,
right,
and he releases them at the perfect time.
Yep.
Like this new Five Nights at Freddy's movie's coming out like next week or something, a little late, but like the other one came out around like Christmas time.
Huh.
But like,
yeah, it was
enormous. No, maybe it was right before October. I don't know.
I think it was like Halloween.
Because I got my wisdom teeth taken out the day before. We went to go see that. And I just cannot believe. I love that they're so into it still. That's awesome.
They created the name. They created the brand. They created like they can't be less than what they are at this point.
Yeah.
If they do,
quality.
It fails. That corrupts the whole thing. The integrity.
Well, that movie was just the Happy Time Murders. It didn't fail because of the puppets.
No,
that's what I'm saying. Like, at the very least, what you say with what happened when they do it is that looked good. This looked good. No matter they don't have any writing part of it.
Right.
But when it comes to the Dark Crystal Goofy movie. Looks good.
Yeah, it does.
The Dark Crystal is a whole nother beast.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
that's a
looks really, really good.
It does. And they just never compromised on their
quality at all.
Yeah. And even when the guy died, they still did it. Which is
well, his son took over.
Right, but his son didn't blow it.
No, and I think it's the first one he did was the Christmas Carol.
Yeah, that
it was either that one or the Treasure Planet, Treasure Island one.
Treasure Island one.
And it cemented him.
Right.
He had big shoes to fill.
Yeah, and he did. That's good that he was able to do that.
Because I've seen all the Muppet movies now. I did watch them all. And like the new ones, you can tell that like this just isn't heart behind them as much as there used to be.
Right.
It kind of feels like it's obligated kind of stuff where like, like Tina Fey is in this movie playing a character because, well, we're Muppets. We have to get the celebrity.
Yeah, kind of right.
Not like it feels like it's a caricature of itself.
But the writing is different now. And
it is.
I was just saying this to your mother because we watched the newer Law and Order, and it just seems lazy or something because it's just not the same. It was better then. Whatever they're doing now, they need to stop doing that and go back to the way
they're afraid to fail. You can't fail on anything, otherwise it will immediately get scrapped.
Yeah,
that's
true.
I don't know. I don't think the ratings for that Muppet show, the Muppets, were good enough to keep it along.
Of course not.
But like the writing is it's about Miss Piggy's late night show. So each episode they're putting on a show and there's going to be
the Muppet Show.
Yeah, and there's a celebrity guy, and it's more of how the show's going to be made that night than it is about the show itself. And it's a sitcom show. So like they go to the bar after the show. It's Ralph's bar, and the dog is running. It feels like that did. Like it has that character to it that I believe when Miss Piggy says whatever she's going to say, because they're not even in a relationship anymore. Kermit dumped her. So there's whole other drama, and you kind of get sucked into it just because of the characters. Like if I said, do you know who Uncle Deadly is?
No,
you don't. Nobody knows. But like he's like Miss Piggy's assistant on this. He's the creepy looking.
The giant one?
Mantis thing. No, he's a ghostly time kind of guy. And he's all like perfectly like flamboyant, I would say. Like Piggy brings back a penguin from Argentina because she went on a vacation. He's like, why did you do this? And now he's got to take care of that. And you're sucked into it. Scary Carl's in it as some secretary. And they'll be like, yeah, we'll get Sarah Carl to do it. And he's like, what? He's just there, and he's yelling. Everything he says is yelling, and it works. It's just hilariously good time. And I watched the new Muppet movie, and it just isn't there. It just sucked.
Because they probably made it by committee.
They probably did. And it's like, well, we got to get the Muppets back together. And it's, why?
Right.
We kidnapped Jack Black. That was funny. When Fozzie's like, okay, Kermit, what's more important? Inconveniencing Jack Black or the Muppets being gone forever? It's like, kidnapping Jack Black, Fozzie. But I don't know. I would like to see the Muppets come back into the zeitgeist, back into the culture. My friends and I, we talk about this stuff all the time. Like, remake movies. When you want to remake a movie, remake it in the Muppets. Do it that way. Remake Casablanca, but it's the Muppets. That'll work. It'll make your money. It'll bring them back. It'll be a fun, good time. It'll get people into the things. Imagine remaking Casablanca with the Muppets. It would work. And you can have a lot of fun with that.
Here's looking at you, kid. Waka waka waka.
Yeah. I want to remake The Godfather, but everybody's a Muppet except for Sonny's wife.
Why?
Because that would be funny.
Yeah, it would be funny. You're right. I just laughed at
it. She's the only one who's a real human, and she's really kind of not even in it, so it's just the Muppets 90% of the time. So I don't know. Back to Ninja Turtles. Fantastic movie. We can wrap this one up. I'm
definitely
a Muppet fan.
Check it out. It's worth it. It's a good time.
It's a damn good time.
Yeah, it is. Well made.
And I said it's a damn good time because the only swear word in this entire
damn.
And he says it all the time. Yeah. But anyway, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, iHeartRadio, everywhere you listen to podcasts. We're going to be there. I have been Cheese Film.
And I'm Hecubus.
And I'm Randy Official.
And this has been the Grindhouse Podcast. Cowabunga!